how many of you are aware with HTML or coding or anything, like any technical stuff? Or how many of you don't know anything about HTML? Okay. Okay, all right. So I think most of you are not aware. So we will not learn coding here because that's a developer's job, not our job. But SEO is little technical. So with the help of this on-page session, we try to make technical terms clear to you guys. So that tomorrow if you have to coordinate with your developer, then you should be able to explain your requirements to the developer well. For that reason, I will take you through some technical terms and I'll try to simplify this technical aspect to you. But still, if you're confused anywhere, you can always put your query in chat box. And if you want me to, explain something again, please put it in chat box. Okay. But we will not move ahead until everything is clear to each one of you. All right. So this week's session will be little technical. I'm making it clear. So you should be prepared accordingly. So every web page is designed in coding, and yes, Lakshmi. So every web page is designed in coding, and coding can be done in multiple languages. The simplest languages of all is HTML. HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Okay, and because it is very simple language, it is easy for Google also or Google bot also to read whatever is written in the HTML code. And throughout this slide, we will look at HTML basics, CSS, and JavaScript. So as it says, stands for Hypertext Markup Language. Most part in HTML is technically it's text based. Okay, it's not script based; it's text based. And HTML also describes the page structure. And why HTML is so useful? Because it is the browsers, they use HTML tags to render the page. When you open a site in browser, no matter what language the site is being coded, browser will load site using HTML tags only. So they are basically common tags. And that is the reason it is easily crawlable and readable by Googlebot also. So Google says whatever you want to rank in search engine, make sure that portion of your web page is there in HTML. Okay. Now, what is HTML? It's basically the code that we write in HTML. We call them tags. Okay. So for a lot of things, there are certain tags. First of all, you should know that any HTML page will start with this. One second, not this. Will start with this doc type declaration. Okay, this kind of doc type declaration, the page will start. This doc type is document type. It means the document type of the page is HTML. Okay, then from after doc type declaration, the coding starts. Okay, the coding of an HTML page starts with HTML. So this is the opening tag of HTML tag. Okay, opening of HTML tag. Alright, and in HTML, whatever tag has opening will have a closing with backslash. Okay, so here the backslash is not there, that means the tag is opening from here, and here the backslash is there, that means the tag is ending here. Okay, no, you cannot place any other tag before this except for doc type declaration. This is a standard practice. Then this HTML page acts like a human body. So we have head and body. Similarly, the code of HTML is also divided into head section. Head section will have an ending also, closing also with a backslash, and body section. It's recording. Okay, body section. So these are standard tags. No tag can be replaced with another tag. Okay, and the order also needs to be the same. You cannot place body tag first and then head tag. No, you have to place head tag first and then only body. So basically, wherever ends, body starts. Okay, so these are few standard codes or standard tags within HTML. Now tell me if all of you are clear with these three tags. Four tags. Okay, we will look at one of the examples so that it is more clearer to you. Okay, now tell me what is the starting tag here? What tag the page is starting from? No, Rajesh, properly. I mentioned doc type declaration, right? So it is starting with this doc type declaration, right? Now after doc type, what tag is there? Okay, let me open this side by side so that it is clearer to you. Tell me now, after doc type, what tag you see? Opening of HTML tag, right? Now, if we go towards the end, no Lakshmi, it's the next tag after doc type is HTML. What I mentioned here. Okay, now if we go towards the end to see, ideally the HTML tag, closing of HTML tag should be the last tag on the page, right? So if we scroll down to this page and go towards the end, what is the last tag here? Is it ending with slash HTML? Is the page coding ending with slash HTML? Yes. So this shows that you cannot change order of these tags. Now, after HTML opening tag, what tag is starting? After opening of HTML tag, what next tag is starting? Head tag, right? Here is the head tag. Now we will see closing of head tag. So your head tag is closing here. You see that? It's closing here. I've selected the closing of head tag. You can see that, right? Guys, answer. Can you not see the selection? I've selected the tag. Oh my god. Can you see the selection now? Okay. Now, according to this, after head closing tag, body tag should start, right? Is body tag starting after head section, head tag? Here is the body tag. And then body tag will have a closing also. Here is the closing of body tag, right? So these are few standard tags that you should know. Now, uh, in technical language, the coding section of the page, coding part of the page is known as backend. Okay, not every user knows, not every user wants to refer to the coding, right? Because as a user I will just look at this part, I will not go into detail, I will not go into coding, I will look at this part, right? So the part that is visible to user, this section, the front page, that part is known as front end. Okay, so this is front end, this is back end, this is back end, this is front end. Okay, remember these terms. Now, whatever you add in head section, is a part of back end but is not seen on front end. What does it mean? There are a lot of tags that you can add within head section. So you can write a certain coding in the head section. Yes, UI is front end and coding is back end, Pujita. So whatever you write in the head section will not be visible on front end. Okay, but whatever the developer writes in body section will be visible on front end, which means the design, the links, the content, image, all of this is written in the body section. Yes, user interface, Sudhanshu. Okay, so everything is written in the body section. That is the reason it is visible on front end. Okay, but then whatever is written in head section will not be visible on front end to user. Okay, now if you remember when I was explaining search engine anatomy to you, I'll show Rajesh. So when I was explaining this search engine anatomy to you, I explained a few things, right? So I want to know from you what part out of this result, what part is meta title? Tell me, which part in this result is meta title? The blue one, right? Correct. This blue portion is meta title. Now, this blue portion, if I open this page, can you see the blue text anywhere on the page? Let's try to find this. It's not there. Can you see that on the page? Anywhere on the page? No, right? But it is coming from the page only, right? Google is picking the title from the page itself. How Google is able to pick this? Because it is added in the coding within the head section. Okay, so in head section there is another HTML tag that is called title tag. Okay, this tag is the this is the tag where you write or you define meta title of the page. So if you look at this, if we look at the coding part and if we look at the title, yes, here. Can you see this title? So this is the title added here in the head section. This is the head section and this is where the title is added, right? But since this is a part of head section, it will not be visible on page, but because Google reads code, Google bot reads codes because it is not a human being, it is a program. It reads page with the help of coding, and whatever is written in the title tag will go to search result page, right? And will be visible here. The only difference in this search result page and this title tag is pick your trail is coming in the starting. That is something that Google customizes on its own. But most of the time it will not interfere with the title tag that is written. So whatever you have written, Google will show the same thing. Okay? Everybody clear with title tag? I need response from everyone, and guys, please, if you are not clear with anything, please be very honest because this is very important. Entire on page is very important. So you should be clear on everything. I'm coming to that, Imanshu. Okay, so this meta title is a part of head section in the HTML coding, and inside the head section there is this HTML tag that is called title tag. Okay, it is written like this. I have typed in chat box. This is the meta title tag which you have to add within the head section, and then you can define your meta title in the title tag. How you can write good meta title, I'll tell you in a while, but you should be clear on the title tag. So whatever you write inside the meta title tag will appear on the search result page as this blue text. Okay, all right, Lakshmi. All right. Now, how to write title tag? There are a few things that you need to take care while writing meta title tag. Uh, where do I write? Okay, so first thing first, so this is the sheet of keyword research that I created last week. I'll explain in the same sheet. Just a minute. Okay, few things to write meta title. First is the title should be 67 characters long with space. Okay, you should not have more than 67 characters. Recommended. It should be within 67 characters. Second is meta title should start with primary keyword. Third thing is meta title. Overall meta title should be sensible. And fourth is, where if possible, try adding a catchy word or call to action within the meta title. Okay, so these are a few things that you need to take care while writing meta title tag. Now I'll tell you how you can write title tag. So we will take example of so we will not discuss AMP now, Soumya. I will not break the flow. I'll explain AMP, but this is today is not the right time. Okay, Chandan, I'll do that. So I'll write a title tag for this page, cushion covers page. Okay. Primary keyword is the keyword first keyword that you have assigned for a page, Chaitanya. So I have assigned two keywords here. Out of these two, my first keyword is the primary keyword. Okay, so this is your primary keyword. I will write meta title for this cushion covers page now. So my title for cushion covers page, I'll write title as, I'll start with the primary keyword which is cushion covers. So let's say uh, cushion covers online. Then I have limit of 67 characters, right? So I can add one more keyword. Let's say I add cushions online. So next line would be, I separate it with the hyphen by designer cushions online at the best price. Okay, and then I'll end my title tag. I'll add an exclamation also. Now I have to check if my title is 67 characters long or not. Call to action is buy. Buy at the best price is my call to action, Chaitanya. So I'll check the character limit of my title. It is 71 characters with a space, right? So why I asked to write title within 67 characters? What is the reason? Because Google shows. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. My internet got disconnected, so I had to switch to another network. I'm sorry for the for the interruption. All of you can hear me now, right? Okay. So the reason I asked you to write meta title within 67 character is if you write it longer than that, then your extra characters will be truncated by Google and Google will show dot 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 like this. Okay. So anything after 67 characters will be shown as dot dot dot. So it is always recommended to write title within 67 characters. Okay, so my title is 70 character long. If Google truncates my title, it will truncate my exclamation mark and ENC. Okay, which is fine. I can afford this much. Okay, so 60 to 70 character is still fine, but it should not be very long. And now we will check the title tag for these 4 points. First point, no, the only effect would be that the extra characters will not be shown. They will not be counted for this keyword, Chandan. That is the only thing. Yeah, you can do that. But then we have to evaluate on these 4 points also. So my first point was title character should be 67 characters long. I hope my Excel is visible. So, first point is checked. It is 70 characters long, which is still fine. Second point, meta title should start with primary keyword. My meta title is starting with primary keyword. Third point, overall meta title should be sensible. Yes, it is sensible. Fourth point, if possible, try adding a catchy word or call to action within the meta title. So, yes, I have added that also. Right? So, this is how you can write good meta titles. Is everybody clear with the writing meta title? Okay. So if you are clear, then I would ask you guys to write meta title for this page. Sofa cushions page. No, Pujita, I am asking all you guys to write meta title now. Write it for sofa cushions page. The keywords are sofa cushions for sale, cushions for wooden sofa. These are the two keywords and this is the page. Okay, I'll do that, Pujita, but first you need to do this for me. Frame a meta title and share it with me. So I'll copy this here. This is the page. So you have the rules here, meta title rules, and then keywords also. By wouldn't know, Chandan, you are not, your title is not meeting the second criteria, Chandan. Yours is also wrong, Himanshu. Guys, you need to pay attention to these four things also. Your title should meet all four criterias. Kushal, you have space. You can use the second keyword also. Kaushal. Your title is very small, Pujita. Guys, see, 67 character is a very small number. So you should not waste 67 characters. Make optimum use of 67 characters. Come on, I'm looking for a good title. Wooden sofa cushions on sale by now. You can write it better, Chandan. Sofa cushions online. Mukesh, you are not using the first keyword, primary keyword. Sofa cushions at lowest price, bed deal. Pujita, you are still not using primary keyword. Remember the primary keyword. Look at all four rules, guys, and then write. Sofa cushions for sale. Cushions for wooden sofa, best deal online. This is nice. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy wooden cushion covers at best price. This is also nice. So next is buy sofa cushions in best price. Cushions for wooden sofa available. Nice, Rahul. Then next is by Anshuma. Sofa cushions for sale at best price. Buy wooden sofa cushions online. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy sofa online at lowest price. Nice, Anshuma and Soumya. Sofa cushions at no, Diksha. You're not using primary keyword, Diksha. Sofa cushions online. Pujita, you are still not using primary keyword. Sofa cushions for sale. Find best deal for wooden sofa cushions. Soumya, you forgot adding cushions. Buy cushions for wooden sofa for sale. Best price. Kunal, you have not used primary keyword. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy cushions for wooden sofa. Low price online. Rajesh. Nice, Rajesh. Sofa cushions on sale. Guest beds deals on cushions for wooden sofa. Nice, Vindhya. I like Bindya's title a lot. I mean, there are a lot of other good titles also, but so far this is nice. Sofa cushions for sale. Wooden sofa cushion covers at jaw dropping price. Nice, Himanshu. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy sofa online. Lowest price ever. Nice, Mukesh. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy best cushions for wooden sofa. Nice, Vichitra. No, Lakshmi. I think you need to frame it better, Lakshmi. Sofa cushions for sale with 30% additional offer. Manisha, you have space of 67 character. Utilize it better. Add another keyword and then make it sensible. Sofa cushions for sale online. Best deals for cushions for wooden sofa. Nice, Pujita. Nice one. So I'm waiting for a few more. I think Lakshmi has to revise and Manisha has to revise, and I asked a lot of people to revise. Can you please send the revisions? I'm waiting. 67 includes title. No, no, not title word. No, no, no. Apart from that. Kaushal. I'm writing call to actions here, Kaushal. Okay, so few more are there. Primary keyword is sofa cushions for sale. This is page for the keywords. This is primary keyword. Sofa cushions for sale. Amazing deals by now. Guys, can you hear me? Am I audible? Kaushal, I've typed call to actions. Okay, we have one from Milton. Sofa cushions for sale at best price. Buy hand-packed wooden sofa cushions online. Nice, Milton. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy online and save additional 30% on wooden cushions. Nice, Manisha. This one is nice. Lakshmi, are you sending me another one? Once you send, after that we'll move to the next. Sofa cushions for sale. Best in online. Grab cushions for wooden sofa at lowest price. Nice, Pujita. Sofa cushions for sale. Wooden sofas are also available. Grab the best deal here. Nice, Anshuma. This one is nice. Sofa cushions for sale at best price. Buy wooden cushions online. Nice. Sofa cushions for sale. Buy great deals in wooden sofa cushion. All right. Nice. So I think now everyone has revised and more or less all of your titles are same as in they are using everything and they are nice also. I hope now everybody is clear how you can write meta title. Sofa cushions for sale, best deals for cushions for wooden. This is nice, Lakshmi. Nice, nice try. All right. So, Pujita, you still want me to go through other demo, other pages? Okay, see the reason I'm not doing demo of other pages, other website is we have not done keyword research for those sites, right? And we do not have this sheet ready. So it would be wrong if I do demo of other sites. But if you want me to go through other sites, I can do that. So let's say I'll do for Pick Your Trail. So I'm doing it, okay. But I think Anshuma wants demo, right, Anshuma? Oh, you don't want? Okay, all right. So we are leaving it here because I'm assuming all of you are clear with meta title now. Okay, cool. So this is how you need to frame meta title. Now, if you look at this part of search result, which is black color text, can anybody tell me what is this black color text? No, Soumya. When I explained search engine anatomy at that time, I told you what is this text. Himanshu, this black color text in the search on the search result page. This black color text is meta description. Very good, guys. Right? It's called meta description. So we have seen that meta title can be added in the head section. Okay, let me place that meta title here. It should be added in the head section like this, and meta description is also added within the head section. And the code for writing meta description, I'll copy that code because it's little long. Uh, where is it? Yeah, and the tag to write meta description is this. I'm posting this tag in chat box. After the content in the inverted comma, in between these two inverted commas, you need to write your meta description. Okay, it is a standard tag. You cannot change anything in this tag. You should just add meta description inside this inverted comma. Okay, now what you need to write in meta description, you should write what the page is about. So if your page is selling mobile phones, you should write about mobile phone sell, that you are selling mobile phone for so and so brands, starting price this, reviews this, ratings this, all this stuff you need to write in meta description. And whatever you write in meta description obviously appears on a search result page. Am I audible? I don't know why this troubling a few people. Vichitra, am I audible now? Okay, give me 1 minute, guys. No, 1 second. If she's not able to hear me, I need to resolve it, right? Give me a minute. All right. So whatever you write in meta title appears, sorry, meta description appears on a search result page, and because it is visible to user, right? And basis this, they can click your result. So you need to be very sure that you're writing the right description. Now, similar to meta title, there are a few things or few criterias to write meta description tag also. Okay, what are those criterias? First thing is overall meta description should be written in a sentence format. Okay, then there used to be a limit of 250 characters. According to Google used to show only description up to 250 characters, not longer than that. But these days, Google show description which are very long. So Google is not following any character limit for description as such. But I would still recommend to write meta description uh, within 250 characters. Okay, should be written within 250 characters. I repeat, it is not a limit by Google, but I recommend the descriptions to be written within 250 characters. Okay. Third thing is meta description should contain primary plus secondary keywords. And fourth thing, which is very important, is meta description should have a catchy line, catchy phrase, or a catchy line. Okay? Why? Video stuck. Is it fine now? Is my video okay now? Okay. Uh, so the reason you should add catchy description, catchy phrases because users get attracted to your result and they click your result over other results. Okay, so your catchy phrase always help like this one: 5-star ratings by 600 plus customers. So if I'm and or maybe there could be some other thing like best price, discounts available, free shipping. These kind of things can attract user clicks. Okay, let me resolve it. It should be fine now. I'll try to move my page. It's fine now, right? Okay, so I was explaining meta description, and these are a few things that you need to take care while writing description. It should be written in a sentence format. It should be written within 250 characters with a space. It should contain primary and secondary keyword, and meta description should have a catchy phrase or a line. Why catchy phrase? Because if you add catchy phrase to your description, it will appear on a search result page, and if it attracts users' attention, then user might click your result over any other result. If you look here, 5-star rating, 600 plus customer is a very catchy phrase, right? Or if you write free shipping, that might also attract user, right? So in order to generate more and more clicks from organic result, it's recommended to add a catchy phrase in the description. Okay. Now by following these rules, I'll frame a description for this same page, cushion covers page. So I'll write it as by designer cushion covers online, exclusive cushions for your wooden sofa, bed, or patio furniture sofa available at best price. Okay, exclusive cushions for wooden sofa, bed, or patio available at best price. Order now, and I still have a scope. Let's say I write free shipping available within India. Okay, so I'll check the character count first. Here is the primary keyword, cushion covers online. So character count is 168 characters, which is fine. Okay, I don't want to stretch it further, but it is within 250 characters. So this is my description, meta description. You found Pujita, you found my primary keyword. I added here cushion covers online. Okay, so everybody clear with all what do you say, criterias? No, mine was not cushion covers sale. Mine was cushion covers online. One second. See, it was in fact cushion covers, not even online. Yours was sale. Is everybody clear with the criterias? Because if you are clear, then I would ask you to write meta description for the same page for which you had written title. Remember, this is page. The bold one is a page, it's not a keyword. Your keywords are sofa cushions for sale and cushions for wooden sofa. So you need to frame description and post in the chat box now. Primary keyword, which in this example, Lakshmi? Primary keyword in this example, Lakshmi, or overall? Very simple. Primary keyword is the first keyword that you have assigned against a landing page. So all of these are landing pages of my website. And keyword 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 column, whatever keyword you assign at the first place becomes your primary keyword. So primary keyword is generally the high searchable keyword or highest keyword with highest searches out of all. That would be the primary keyword. Okay guys, now write a description for using these two keywords and share in the chat box. I'm waiting. take care of these things. You can read the criterias here. So first is by Kaushal, buy designer sofa cushion covers online. Hey, your keyword is sofa cushions for sale. Okay. Latest designs and prints. Cushion covers for where is it? Cushion covers for wooden sofa, chairs, etc. Amazing deals and discounts offer for limited period. It is okay, although you have not used for sale keyword anywhere, caution, but it can be added anywhere in the description. Next is by Himanshu. We deal with the world's best designer sofa cushion covers, ranging from leather covers to silk velvet covers. Grab the sale on wooden sofa covers and have your home look charming. Best rated in market. Okay, nice. Next is Neeti. Grab the great deal and decorate your home with beautiful cushions. Neeti, you have not included both the keywords. Remember, you cannot miss out on keywords. Your description is nice, but you have to insert these two keywords within the description. Buy sofa cushions for sale. Amazing designer cushions for wooden sofa. 30% discount. Grab now. Okay, nice, Kunal. Best sofa cushions for sale. Buy sofa cushions for wooden sofa. Exclusive offers and great prices. Grab deal now. Nice, Sadhanya. Next is by Diksha. Amazing deal. Grab the sale of wooden sofa cushion. Hey, Diksha, you have not used first keyword anywhere. And your description is very small, Diksha. Next is by Pujita. Attractive sofa cushion covers online. Buy cushions for wooden sofa at best price. Limited offer available online. Nice, Pujita. Sofa cushions for sale. Pujita, you have missed this for sale keyword. Sofa cushions for sale. We provide designer sofa cushions at best price. Your description is very small, Manisha. Would you like to add one more line to the description? Next is by Mukesh. Sofa cushions for sale. Summer sale started. Buy with 30%. You have not included second keyword, Mukesh. Next is by Vichitra. Designer cushion covers for sale. Buy and save up to 50%. Best quality, best deal prices. And next is by Vichitra. You have not used second keyword. Cushions for wooden sofa. Next is by Rajesh. The finest sofa cushions for sale. The first ever of its type at the unbelievable price. Avail cushions for wooden sofa limited offers. It's nice, Rajesh. It's nice. Then Rahul, buy sofa cushions for sale at reasonable prices. Cushions available for your wooden sofa. Available at best price. Buy now on 10% off coupon. Nice, Rahul. Grab the best deal and decorate your home with beautiful sofa cushions. Buy online. Latest designs on wooden sofa cushions are available for sale. Nice, Niti. Next is by Soumya. Buy sofa cushions for sale. Grab your favorite cushions for your wooden sofa at best price. Nice, Soumya. Then next is by Anshuma. Finding best sofa cushion sale that has all kind of cushions including wooden sofa cushions. Tap the link to explore our exhaustive variety. Wow. Clickbait. Anshuma, your title has clickbait. I like it. Shop from a wide variety of decorative cushions for wooden sofas such as blue or white cushions, square cushion in India. Soumya, is this your second title? Your first? Oh, there are two Soumyas, I always forget. So Soumya S with SA. Your cushion is missing one keyword, I think. Sofa cushions for sale is missing. Designer sofa cushions are now on sale. Be the first to grab the offer. Book your order now and get free shipping. Nice, Vidya. Sofa cushions for sale. We provide designer cushions for best price. Additional 40% off wooden cushion store. Nice, nice, Manisha. So next is by Chandan. Buy sofa cushions for sale. Get amazing deals and offers on wooden cushions. Wooden cushions. Cushions, wooden sofa cushions. Hurry up, buy now, limited stock. Nice, Chandan, but it should be wooden sofa cushions. Sofa cushions for sale. Summer sale started. Buy with 30% discount. Sale starts today. Cushion for wooden sofa plus cover. Extra 10% off. Nice, but I think Mukesh, the second sentence should be replaced with the first sentence. Sofa cushions for sale. Offers available on cushions for wooden sofa. Exclusive online deal. Hurry up. Nice, Pujita. Nice. So more or less, all of your descriptions are nice, and I hope now you know how to write description, meta description. Okay, Lakshmi has sent one. Designer sofa cushions for sale at wholesale prices. Wooden sofa cushions at unbeatable deals with quality. Exclusive offer for HSC customers. Lakshmi, have you copied your description? Guys, mute yourself, please. No, I mean, have you tried taking your description from some place? It's a last line exclusive offer for HDFC customer and extra 5% via Paytm. It looks nice. Anyway, so nice, Lakshmi, nice. Oh wow, Bollywood inspired sofa cushions for sale. See, guys, you are getting ideas also. So one was clickbait that Anshuma added, then Lakshmi's description, exclusive offers for HDFC customer, and then now Milton's Bollywood inspired social sofa cushions. So all of these are catchy phrases, right? They are sure to get users' attention. So try thinking out of the box and adding something catchy to your description. Okay, so this is the key to write best meta description. Yes, Chandan, you have to. Okay, so I think all of you are clear now how to write meta descriptions, and this is how it should be placed within the head section. Okay, so we have spoken about two places, two tags, HTML tags where you can use keyword. First is meta title and second is meta description. Now these two tags would be added in the head section. Now we will look at a few tags that have to be added in the body section, right? And you can use your keyword in those tags. When we write any content in a document, we start a content with a heading, right? Similarly, every web page of on your website needs to have a heading, main heading. There can be multiple headings, but out of all headings, there would be one main heading, right? That main heading should be added, main heading of your page should be added in a certain tag, which is called, which is added inside the body tag, and the tag called h1 tag, and it has a closing also. Okay, h1 tag should consist main heading of your page. If you look at this example, this web page, which heading do you think is the main heading here? On this page, which heading, one second, which heading do you think is the main heading? This one? No, that is a logo. It is not heading, it's a logo. It's an image. So if we leave this, because it is a logo, if we leave that, then this is supposed to be the main heading of the page. Am I right? So we will now verify if this heading, ideally this main heading should be added within the h1 tag on the page. So we will verify if they have added heading in the h1 tag or not. So with the help of right click inspect element, you can verify that. Oops. and here is the code. Now tell me, do you think the heading is added inside h1 tag? Here is the h1 tag, right? And it has a closing also. So the main heading of the page is added inside the h1 tag. So this is another place where you can use keyword. Now there is only one criteria to write h1, and the only criteria is your h1 tag should have primary keyword. No secondary keyword, only primary keyword. Okay? If you don't want to make your heading this long, then it's okay. You can just add your primary keyword in the heading. So if I have to make heading for this page, cushions and cushion covers page, my primary keyword is cushion covers. So my heading here would be cushion covers only. Okay, this would be my heading, right? And it should be added in the h1 tag. So if I ask from you people, what should be the heading h1 of sofa cushions page? Can you write h1 and share in the chat box? You need to write h1 along with the tag, the h1 tag. Lakshmi, is my video active now? Can you see the video? Although I'm not doing anything right now. Guys, send the h1 for this sofa cushions page. Very good, Vidya. Is that it? No, Lakshmi, it could be an issue at your end, Lakshmi. That means you are not getting the right bandwidth of your network. Have you opened other applications on your desktop or laptop? H1 tag should have primary keyword. We are talking about H1 tag for the main page, for the page, Chandan. So, right, as it's you guys are typing, H1 should be sofa cushions for sale. This should be the H1, right? In case of this page. Okay, is everybody clear with H1 tag? How many of you are facing issue with the video? Although I'm not doing anything on my screen because I'm looking at your answers. But otherwise, how many of you are facing the issue with the video? Okay, so is everybody clear with the H1 tag? Shall we move to the next tag? It could be GoToMeeting tool problem, Chandan, because for me it's working fine, and I think for a lot of others also it is working fine. No, you cannot, Pujta. You should not. No, primary keyword will always be one. So the first keyword that you have added for your landing page, the first keyword in out of all keyword would be your primary keyword. H1 tag needs to have your primary keyword only, Lakshmi. And it should be written in this H1 opening in between opening and closing of H1 tag. It should have only the primary keyword. So for example, I was writing title description for cushion covers and my primary keyword was cushion covers. So I had placed cushion covers inside the HTML, sorry, H1 tag like this. No, Anshuma, you should not. See, you can always customize your H1 tag, but it's not recommended. Okay? I always recommend only primary keyword to be there in the H1 tag. Alright, now I will explain couple more tags to you. Uh, we have spoken about optimizing the keyword within code, right? That is in text format. So HTML, the title that you write is in text format, the description that you write is in text format, and the H1 that you write is in text format. But you also need to think about optimizing your images, right? Yes, Pujita. So you also need to think about optimizing your images. So what is the way to optimize image? Since Google cannot look at the image like humans, right? It is difficult for Google to understand what the image is about. So what is the way to optimize image? In order to explain the way to optimize image, I first need to tell you that the code HTML tag to add any image is this. It ends with a backslash inside the tag itself, right? It starts with img and then it will have src. Src stands for source, and inside the inverted comma you need to place your image url. So when you upload image, if you have a WordPress site or Shopify or a Wix website, you will be asked to upload the image. The moment you upload your image in these platforms, they will be converted, your image will be converted to a URL. So for example, if I have uploaded this image on my website server, it will be there on a URL. Let me find the URL. Yes. So my image is uploaded here. Okay, save image. It's uploaded here. This URL I should place inside the inverted comma. Okay, so img src is for image. Remember that. Now you have added URL, but you need to explain, you need to make it clear to Google also that the image is about so and so thing. So how you can explain it to Google? Inside this image tag, you need to add another tag called alt tag, alternate text. And inside the alt tag, you should describe your image. You should write a keyword related to the image. So this keyword, this image is about Bali temple. So I'll write Bali temple, right? And when Google comes and reads the code of my web page, and if Google comes across this image code, then with the help of alt, it will understand or it will associate the image with this keyword. Okay, so when you are optimizing a web page, make sure you optimize your images also. There are two benefits of adding or optimizing your image using alt tag. First benefit is if the internet connection at user end is slow, then before loading the images, user will see the alt. So user will understand that he is likely to see an Bali temple image here. Another benefit is of adding alt tag is you can optimize your images for Google image search as well. Okay. So if somebody asks you to optimize your image, remember you should add alt tag and write the correct keyword to associate with your image inside the alt. Okay, is everybody clear? No, no, it's not a tool. It is there in everybody's all of your browser, Pujita. You just need to do right click, bring the mouse over to your image, do the right click, inspect element, right? And then inside the element you will find image link. Double click, it will select the URL, image URL. You can see this in your browser also later on. It's not a tool, it's a Chrome feature. But to create new image, as we have copied, I couldn't understand what you're saying. Oh, to create new image, you need to upload that. Rajesh, you need to upload that image. You need to upload that image, guys. If you are using WordPress, how many of you have WordPress? Yes, right, Rahul. So, where all of you who have WordPress, no, it's a free site. You can create your blog on WordPress, Milton. So, WordPress will have a media option, right? Or if you go to the post on the right hand side, okay, forget that. In WordPress, there is a media option. If you click that, it will take you to image gallery. If you click an image, you will get the URL of your image there. So that URL, you don't have to write this coding, guys. Don't become confused. This is already there. This will always be there. You don't have to write the coding. But when you are uploading image in WordPress, it will give you a column to add the alternate text. Let me show you. So see this. When you upload image, it will ask you to give a alt. It's not here. Like this one. It will ask you to add a alternate text for your image. So you don't have to write coding in that case. This coding you don't have to write. You can mention this Bali temple in this column. So basically the alternate text you can write here in this column, the keyword. This is for the site that are there on WordPress, Wix or Shopify. Okay, these kind of platforms. But in all other cases, you just need to provide the alt to your developer and ask the developer to add the right alt to the right image. Okay, shall we move to next? Then next tag I will explain for linking. All of you know hyperlinking by now. Any text that is clickable, for example, this, if I click testimonial, it takes me to testimonial page. So that means the testimonial link is attached to this text testimonial. There is a hyperlink, right? Now, in order, if you have to make any text hyperlinked, then you have to write a tag around that text, which is ahref tag. And this is the closing of the tag. Okay, so this is the text where I want to add a hyperlink. Let me increase the font size. So this is the text where I want to add a hyperlink. So I have written ahref coding around this tag, right? Now inside this ahref there is a inverted comma. In this inverted comma you have to add the link that you want to attach to this text, right? So this is how you can make a text hyperlinked. Thank you, Lakshmi. What optimization part, Himanshu? Is everybody clear with ahref linking? Again, you don't have to write this coding, but you should know how and where you can add hyperlink or the developer adds hyperlink. Okay? Everybody clear? Is everybody clear? Guys, respond please. Yes, no, why, and very few people are responding. I was telling Pujita, if you have to add hyperlink to any text, for example, there is a link attached to testimonials. So how the link is added around the text where you want to add link, you have to write this tag, HTML tag ahref, right? And you need to close the tag also. And inside in the ahref there would be inverted comma where you need to add the link that you want to attach to this text. Okay. Okay, now let's discuss the next thing. We also add content on every web page, right? For SEO purpose, because Google likes text format a lot. So the content that you add should be written in a paragraph format. Okay. In order to write content in paragraph format, you need to put paragraphs into p tag. So there are two paragraphs here. For both the paragraphs, I will add to both the paragraphs, or both the content of both the paragraphs will be added in the p tag. So one paragraph is added here. Then I will start another paragraph tag. P stands for paragraph. And then I'll put next paragraph. Very simple. Okay. Everybody clear with the p tag also? This is very simple. And obviously in the content, you need to have your keywords inserted naturally. A, A stands for nothing, like it's called ahref. I don't know all the HTML, Pujita. Not my forte. Yes, hyperlink, Kaushal. Any text where you want to add any link, you need to write that link in ahref tag around the text. No, that is different. That is page URL. It has nothing to do with ahref. This is page URL. So where you, if you write meta title and description for a page, then uh, along with title and description, Google will also show the URL of that page. We are right now talking about linking. You can add hyperlinks using ahref tag. So one page can have multiple links. Every link will be added in ahref tag. Okay, I'll take you through the slide now. Okay, I will not go into detail of CSS because it is not important for SEO, but I'll just tell you what is CSS. So on every web page, we do a lot of styling. Not we, as in designer and developer, do a lot of styling. Okay, so styling would be that logo is appearing on the left hand side of the page. This testimonial visa and blog is written in gray color and the font size is bigger. Then this text is written in black color, right? And font size is little smaller. Here holiday destination is written in dark gray color. So like all of these are styling, right? This text heading tag is written in white color and with a bigger font size. This is also a part of styling. So if you want to define, when developer wants to define styling of any element on a web page, then the developer defines that styling in a file called .css. Sorry, .css. It is a file type. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheet. It helps styling various elements on a web page. Okay, so .css file are also crawlable, sorry, readable by Googlebot. Okay, because Googlebot also wants to know what styling you have defined for what element. Okay, it has nothing to do with ranking, but it helps Google to understand the elements of the page better. Everybody understood the CSS? You just need to know the layman term. We don't have to go into detail. Tell me if everybody is clear. There are 23 attendees right now. I'm not getting responses from all of you. All right. Similar to CSS, there is another file type that is .js or JavaScript. What is JavaScript? Uh, any place, any element on a page where you have to define an action. So, for example, on this page, until the user enters to the search box, until the user clicks on the search box, it will not show anything, right? So the click here is an action, right? So the any action that you add on a web page has to be defined either in .js file or in script tag. Okay, any action on a web page has to be defined either in .js file or inside the script tag. Both are same. .js file is also a file where you define all the scripts of your web page. Guys, am I audible? Okay. And whatever you write inside the script tag, not JS file, whatever you write inside the, yeah, in fact, JS file also, whatever you write inside the JavaScript is not crawlable. 100, it's not 100% crawlable by Google. Remember that. So, for example, if I have to check the script of this page on this page, so there are so many scripts written, right? Top to bottom, there are many scripts written. Now, whatever is written inside the script tag, opening and closing of script tag, is not 100% crawlable by Google. So Google says that if you want me to crawl any important element on your web page, then make sure you are adding that element outside the script tag. Which means if you have placed your paragraph tag or if you have written your paragraph, place your paragraph inside the script tag, then there is a strong chance that Google will not crawl this. So make sure you add your content outside the script tag. Okay? Simple rule, the important content on a web page should not be written inside the script tag. Is everybody clear with that? And as I said, scripts are generally used where an action is required. Is everybody clear with script tag? Script tag actions should be written Milton. So as I explained that you have to click here, right? In order to see the options, you need to click. User needs to click. So that is an action. Okay. Actions, Kaushal. That is what I've been explaining. Here you need to click in order to see these options. User needs to click. So that is an action. No, actions. See, if the crawler is not crawling the actions, it's okay. because crawler cannot act like a human. Do you think crawler will go to the search box and then will click any of these options, Pujita? The key is to make these links available somewhere else on the page inside the script, outside the script tag. So the links of these same pages are added here. If you see this, these are HTML tags where the links are added, and outside JavaScript also. Yeah, drop downs are available for user, but links are added in the HTML. One more time in the footer. No, if they are added in the footer, they are crawlable, right? We are not. So the script tag is not written for the entire page. It's written only for this element. So you should give an alternative. Okay. All right, guys. Let's quickly finish this slide. Uh, Now let me quickly explain this second slide because a lot of part we have already discussed, and then we'll end the session for the day. I mean, I'll take question answers, of course. So before we move to this one, is everybody clear with the HTML basics? Full page of link part. You mean ahref tag, Rajesh? In the chat box? No, I will share this document. Along with the recording, we'll share the document if that works. This notepad file will be shared with you, don't worry. Okay? Alright, let's quickly look at this. So, on-page optimization depends on three major factors: content, HTML, and architecture. HTML part we have discussed just now. I will explain content part to you now, and then architecture part is something that we will discuss on Thursday session. So, content, all of us know how important content is, right? The content that you add on your website is actually also representing the services or products that you are providing, and your users also read this content. It's not just there for search engine, but it is also there for users. So you need to take care, I mean, you need to give utmost care to the content that you are writing. It should be very detailed. You need to explain everything properly, and it should be unique also. So don't try to copy content from other websites and then put it on your website. Always write a unique piece of content. Take help of content writer. This uniqueness is not what do you say, applicable for websites. Oh, sorry, for news websites, because news cannot be modified, right? So they are an exception, but in all other cases, the content should be unique. Yes, Lakshmi, you should be able to do that. Okay, so the content that you add should be unique, that is very important, and should be detailed also. And the content should be written in a paragraph format. If possible, you should write content in listicle format like these, right? And also give proper headings to your content. Now, when we talk about content, it is always important to know that in order to build authority on a certain topic that you are covering on your site, it is always good to cover the subtopics first. So, for example, You want to, let's say you are selling cushion covers, okay, and you are selling various type of cushion covers. You are selling cotton cushion covers also, cushion covers in various colors also, silk cushion covers also, designer, embroidered, every type of cushion covers you are selling. So your main product is cushion covers, and you want to rank for cushion cover, but you have noticed that cushion cover as a keyword has very huge search volume and a very high competition. So what should be your strategy in that case? Your strategy should be to cover the various types of cushion cover keywords first, which means you should first focus on ranking on cotton cushion covers, silk cushion covers, embroidery cushion covers, blue cushion covers, white, red, black, yellow, all these type of cushion covers keywords first, right? Now, when you rank on these sub areas, when you rank on these subtopics, your rank for cushion cover main keyword will automatically go up. Why the rank will go up? Because you have built your authority on a certain topic. You have optimized the subtopic so well that it is giving an indication to Google that this website or this category is very relevant to cushion covers. So I should bring this site or this page on top for cushion covers keyword as well. Okay? Is everybody clear with this logic? I said if you want to rank for cushion cover, you should first try ranking for the various type of cushion covers, which means if you have cushion covers available in a lot of material like cotton cushion covers, silk cushion covers, you should try ranking on those keywords first, like color cushion, black color cushion covers, blue color cushion covers. And when you try ranking for these keywords, yes, as Rahul is typing, these are long tail keywords. So when you rank on long tail, as you start ranking for more and more long tail, your rank for the high searchable keyword or main keyword, which is cushion covers, will automatically go up, because Google will understand that you have built authority for a certain category or a website by ranking on its long tail first. Is that clear, Himanshu? Long tail keyword are the keywords with four or more words. For example, black color cushion covers. Now, this entire concept of ranking on long tail first in order to rank higher on focus keyword is known as hub and spoke model. Okay, hub and spoke model. What is hub and spoke model? Hub, there would be a centralized topic which is known as hub. So for example, cushion cover is a centralized topic. Okay, so it serves as a hub page. And then there would be subtopics that are known as spoke pages. That means cotton cushion covers, silk cushion covers are the spoke pages. Okay, so you try to build content or pages around your spoke pages and link each of those pages to your hub page. So you are building the hub and spoke model. Again, another example is this one. Mukesh, with this example, it would be clear to you. My website is about weight loss. I'm trying to rank for keyword weight loss, right? But because weight loss is a very broad term, sorry, weight loss is a very broad term. So before even starting ranking on weight loss, I tried to cover all topics related to weight loss. So I created posts around these keywords or posts for these topics. 14 best resources for weight loss, yoga exercises for weight loss. So I started writing everything and anything about weight loss. And then when I created these posts, I also hyperlinked each of these posts to my hub page, weight loss page. And Google understood that this site is very relevant to weight loss because they are covering so much about weight loss. So I should rank the site on top for the keyword weight loss as well. Okay, so this is the benefit of having hub and spoke model. Tell me if everybody is clear with this. And this is where mind mapping also comes in picture. If you look at this mind mapping that we did last time, this cushion and cushion covers here is a hub, and these are the spokes. Similarly, online carpet is a hub, and these are the spokes. Okay, everybody clear with hub and spoke model? Mukesh, I hope you're also clear now. That will take time, Pujita. You can do that, but it'll be very time taking because it is a very competitive keyword, and ranking on this keyword will take a lot of times. So that is the reason it is always considered as a good practice to rank on long tail first. Yes, these are blogs, blog posts. It might get thousands of keyword. I couldn't understand. One page. You are saying one page can have thousands of keywords. Yeah, so you're talking about the subtopics, is it? Spock pages, is it? Yeah, so you should cover that. And if you remember, I explained during the keyword research process also that you need to prepare keyword sets like this one. Cushion, sofa cushions for sale and cushions for wooden sofa belong to one keyword set. You cannot create multiple pages for the same set of keywords. So keyword set will not be thousands. Now, based on content, Google also gives assigns rating, quality rating to your page. We cannot see what rating Google has assigned. There is no way to see that, but Google broadly gives ratings out of these five ratings. High fully meets obviously are the ones that rank on top. Highly meet is below that. Moderately meets are average rank, and slightly and fail to meets obviously have a very poor rank or no rank at all, right? So make sure with the help. So how you get to know about this rating? If your as your rank starts moving up, that means your overall page rating is also improving. So this is the only indication that you can get. But you should always, while writing content, if you are following all the criterias like unique content, detailed content, paragraph format, or hub and spoke model, if you are covering everything, then there is a chance that your page quality rating will also be improved. Right, Himanshu? Now, when we are talking about page quality rating, it is also important to know that Google is lenient when it comes to page quality rating. Google is lenient with a few sites. For example, news website. Your duplicate content is acceptable in that case because, as I said, news cannot be modified. But there is a certain type of sites where Google is very strict with page quality rating. These sites are known as YMYL pages. YMYL stands for Your Money, Your Life. Okay, so any web page on your website that is asking user for user details like transaction details or medical details, personal detail, any page that is asking for user details falls under YMYL pages. So it is collecting data from user, personal data from user. So Google will be very strict with the page quality rating of that page. E-commerce website that ask you to transact online fall under YMYL pages. Bank website fall under YMYL pages. Medical website fall under YMYL pages. Financial or advice pages or legal information sites also fall under YMYL pages. So you cannot leave any stone unturned if your website also falls under YMYL pages. Everybody clear with YMYL pages? Is everybody clear? No, blogs don't. They don't fall. Our blogs are not asking for any personal detail, right? Subscriber option is there, but then email ID can be fake also. You can give a fake email ID also. So it is not considered as a personal detail per se. So blogs don't fall under that unless you are asking users to buy something through your blog. So apart from page quality rating, there is a criteria called EAT criteria. EAT stands for expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. So in order to get high page quality rating, especially when you are a YMYL site or YMYL page, you should have expertise. You need to show the expertise in your area. For example, if you are a doctor, then you should upload your certifications on your website. If you have noticed, every doctor website that you'll see will have certification mentioned. It not just creates trust in user, but it also adds to the expertise in your website, right? Then you should always have updated about us page on your site, testimonial page on your site, and whatever awards and recognitions you have got, you should upload those also on your site. This will increase the authoritativeness of your website. Yes, SSL certificate is one of those. Then trustworthiness, you should try taking mentions or backlinks from reputable sites. For example, if you create Wikipedia page of your company, that is considered as a reputable source. If you are involved in press release, your articles or your name is published in media articles, then that is considered as a reputable source. So you should try taking backlinks or web mentions from such sources. We are almost done, Imanshu. Everybody is clear with the EAT criteria. These are basic things, but not to be missed. SSL is nothing HTTPS website that are secured, that run on secured server. They have to take secure server certificate. That's too technical, Rajesh. That's the reason I never explained that. Guys, everybody is clear with the EAT and YMYL pages criteria. Looks like everyone is fallen asleep. And a basic thing, it's in fact, you can consider this as a tip. It is expertise, authoritativeness, and trustworthiness. Expertise, if you have expertise into something, show that on your website. If you and also update about us, testimonials, and awards page on a regular basis, so that you create authoritativeness. And for gaining trustworthiness, you should have web mentions or links from reputable sources like news sites or media articles, press releases, all these places. And this is another tip. Google prefers fresh content. So make sure you are adding a fresh content on your web page. How you can add, there are a few things through which you can add fresh content. Either you can upload a review section on your web pages, or you can have a question answer box. So if you have seen Amazon pages, most of these pages have a question answer section or a review section on product pages. It not just helps user with buying decision, but it also adds to the overall freshness on the web page. This customer review and FAQ. So if you do that, if you implement FAQ or customer review on your web pages, then users will generate content for you and your page will keep getting fresh content. Okay, so wherever possible, try adding fresh content to your web pages. And this I have already explained. If you add alt tag to your images, you have chance to appear in Google image search. Apart from that, you can also optimize your site for Google local business. You can optimize your YouTube video, and you can optimize for news search. All these things I will explain in next week's session of page session. And this also I have already explained. Make sure the content that you have written on a web page, make sure that content is in a paragraph format or a listicle format, and give a proper heading to every paragraph. If wherever possible, write the paragraph and heading in question answer format. This we have already seen, learned. I'm not going to explain this. And this portion I'll explain in next week's session. Okay. Hello, is everybody there? I'm up for questions now. I'm not taking it further. I'll explain this in the next week's session. As Himanshu said, it's an overload today. Guys, please leave your feedback and start asking questions. Optimizing image. So there is this image tag where every and any image is added, a standard tag. You don't have to write this tag. First of all, let me tell you that. You don't have to write this tag. It will always be there. It will already be there either by a developer or by WordPress. The only place where you can optimize inside the image tag, you can place alt tag. Alt is equal to inverted comma. And inside the inverted comma, you need to write a keyword that is associated or relevant to your image. So my image was actually an image of Bali temple. So I added Bali temple as the keyword. Yes, alt tag optimizes the images. But if your website is built in WordPress, Shopify or Wix kind of platform, then when you are uploading the image, it will give you a column where you can add alt. So you just need to write your keyword there. That's it. Your job is done. Okay, Himanshu. Shall I move to the next question, Himanshu, if you're clear? Okay, nice. So the next question was by Anshuma. You need to contact your coordinator, Anshuma, because it is shared with everyone. If you have not received it, you need to ask your coordinator in that case. Next question is by Chaitanya. Where can we know our page? There is no way to know page quality, Chaitanya. That is what I told. That the only hint that you can get about your page quality rating is through your ranks, keyword rank. If your rank is improving, that means your page quality rating is improving. If your ranks are going down, that means your page quality rating is also going down. So you need to pay attention to the areas where you think the page quality can get affected. Maybe the content is not appropriate. Maybe you have not written a detailed content, or maybe you have not written your meta title or description well. That is what I'm telling you. If your ranks don't improve or they continue to go down, then you need to think about your page quality rating. Maybe you have not taken rank is very simple. You need to type keyword in Google, and if your website doesn't appear on top, I explained this in the very first session. I don't know how you missed that. Make the so this is how. So customized vacation I've typed. I want to see where pick your trail ranks. It ranks on the first position. Tomorrow if my rank go down, that means my page quality rating has been affected. So I'll go back and check where all I can improve. To answer your question, Chandan, they add company name to make the title sensible. That is the only way. So they have space. They have used their keywords within, let's say, 60 characters. They have space for 7 more characters. So they think of adding, they can add company name. Yeah, so Chaitanya, it takes time. SEO takes time, and the ranks will be improved in a gradual manner. So it's not the case where you have optimized site yesterday and you think you'll start ranking on top from today, right? So it is not that case. It takes time. So you need to be patient. You need to have patience. Yeah, primary. So I told you, no, this Google has modified. Meta title is written is starting from customized holiday packages, and pick your trail is added towards the end in the title. But Google has customized it and is showing pick your trail at first. I don't know why, Chandan. Is there any difference between paid SSL certificate and free SSI certificate from Cloudflare? I am not very sure, Rahul, but I think paid SSL certificates are more authentic. But when I think about WordPress, we don't pay for SSL certificate in WordPress. We pay for WordPress hosting, but and our website start ranking well also. They rank good. So I think free SSL certificate there is not much difference. So, Rahul, I'm not very sure about this because I don't have any expertise in these things. So it's difficult for me to answer. Next is by Himanshu. Does the ranking really depend upon using something on meta title in terms of using primary keyword? So I don't understand your question, Himanshu. Can you frame it again, please? Google doesn't show ads in incognito. It shows. It shows Chaitanya. Nothing like it. If I type credit card, it should show ads. See? So one difference I have seen with free SSL hosting, Rahul, that despite having HTTPS, your site gets hacked. So a lot of my websites got hacked despite being in HTTPS. So I think free SSL certificate is not foolproof. That is the only difference that I see between paid and free. Guys, if I have not answered anybody's question, can you please type it again in the chat box? No, that is, I've been explaining it again and again. Here, Google has customized this. The title, if you look at the meta title, is starting from customized holiday packages. Pick your trail is added towards the end. But Google has customized the title on its own on search result page. It is showing pick your trail in the starting. I don't know the reason. How, see, that is the main thing. No, you don't know how Google will behave. Meta title is very important, Himanshu. What are you saying? If it is not important, if it has nothing to do with ranks, then why we would be discussing it here? It is one of the important factors of ranking. Any other question? Guys, any other question? I hope all of you have submitted feedback form. All right, then I'll take you leave. I'll take you leave. Oh, link. 1 second. Here is the link. Those who have not received recording or Excel for previous sessions, please get in touch with your coordinator. Yes, I will explain that, Rahul. Next week's session, I'll explain that.